The little ant walks long distances all day long to fetch food. One day, the ant started early in the morning from here. The little ant walked and walked and walked and walked until it came back right where it started from. How far did the ant walk? Let's find out. The ant walked round the garden starting from this point and reaching back to the same point. Let's see how far it walked. It first walked down this side. This side is 5 meters long. Next, it walked along this side, which is 25 meters long. So the ant has walked 5 meters plus 25 meters, which is 30 meters. The ant then walked along the third side. That's 8 meters long. So the ant has walked 30 meters plus 8 meters, which makes 38 meters so far. Finally, the ant walked along this side, which is 20 meters long. Can you work out the total distance that the ant walked? It walked 58 meters. The total distance around the outside of the garden is 58 meters. This is the perimeter of the garden. The perimeter of any figure is the total distance all the way round its sides. It is calculated by adding up the length of all the sides of the figure. The next day, the ant sets out to walk around the park. But before that, it wants to know the park's perimeter. Can you find its perimeter? The perimeter of a figure is the total distance all the way round its sides. The total distance round all the sides of this park is 56 meters. Which of the following figures has the largest perimeter? Figure A, Figure B, or Figure C? Figure B has the largest perimeter. How much rope will you need to fence this park? In the middle of the park, there is a small pool. Can we find its perimeter? How? Let's help us fasten this string along the entire boundary of the pool. The perimeter of a figure is the total distance all the way round its sides. So, if we measure the length of the string, we will know the length of the boundary of the pool. The perimeter of the pool is 12 meters. Can you estimate which of these figures has the largest perimeter? Figure A, Figure B, or Figure C? Figure C has the largest perimeter of 37 meters. This is a 20 centimeter long string. We make these 4 different shapes with the same string one by one. Can you tell the perimeter of each of the shapes made with the string? How will you measure the perimeter of your foot? The square, rectangle and triangle are quite excited to know that they can also find their perimeter. They ask the ant if it can measure their perimeter as well. The ant helps the square find its perimeter by adding up the length of each of its sides. 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters makes 48 centimeters. Here's another square. Can you find its perimeter? The perimeter of this square is 20 meters. 5 meters plus 5 meters plus 5 meters plus 5 meters makes 20 meters. What about me, thinks the rectangle. Can we find the perimeter of the rectangle in the same way? Yes, we can. The perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a figure. The total distance around the outside of this rectangle is 20 centimeters plus 40 centimeters plus 20 centimeters plus 40 centimeters, which makes 120 centimeters. Here's another rectangle. Can you find its perimeter? The perimeter of this rectangle is 36 meters. 8 meters plus 10 meters plus 8 meters plus 10 meters makes 36 meters. The triangle now knows that to find its perimeter, it will have to add up the length of its 3 sides. The perimeter of this triangle is 10 centimeters plus 10 centimeters plus 10 centimeters, which makes 30 centimeters. Which of these 3 figures has the largest perimeter? The square, the rectangle and the triangle are very happy. They know how to find their perimeter after all. But what about me? Thinks the circle. To find the total distance around the outside of the circle, the ant uses the string again. The length of the string is 88 centimeters. So, the total distance around the outside of the circle is 88 centimeters. Here are 4 circles. Can you tell which one has the shortest boundary and which one has the longest boundary? The innermost circle in red has the shortest boundary, and the circle in blue has the longest boundary. How many pieces long is this hula hoop? If you add 2 more pieces to it, how long will it be? Here's your chance to become the perimeter champ. Select a level and find the perimeters of the shapes given to you. You've selected Level 1. You've selected Level 2.